I don't want a husband that lives in a completely different state.
Kanye's behavior since he and Kim got divorced has left basically the whole internet cringing. The news of Kanye's newest girlfriend comes on the heels of breaking up with Julia Fox, who was criticized for basically becoming a wannabe Kim K during her time with Kanye. And now Chaney Jones, an Instagram model, is basically if you took Kim Kardashian's body and plastered it onto Madison Beer's face. She's even got the exact same style as Kim, and in my opinion, she looks way more like Kanye's ex than Julia ever did. I'm sure Chaney knows exactly what is going on and must be doing it for publicity, even though she insists that she's nothing like Kim. Today we're covering Kanye's newest girlfriend and Kim Kardashian clone Chaney Jones. Tomorrow though, you decide. Let us know in the comments down below who you think we should cover on the next episode of Where Are They Now. While you're down in that comment section, you may as well click on the like button of this video, so we know to keep uploading more content just like it. Now let's get into it. Not a lot is known about Chaney Jones. She's actually been plucked from relative obscurity by her rapper beau. I mean literally, all we really know is that she is an Instagram model, she's 24 years old, so there's a 20-year age difference between her and Kanye. She's also from Dover, Delaware. Other than that, the only things we really know about her as a person is just how adamant she is that she hasn't gotten any facial surgery. While it's pretty obvious that she got a BBL from the almost trademark BBL hips, not a hip dip in sight and paired with the skinny thighs so your whole body just kind of looks off balance. And while she may not have had any facial surgery like a nose job, it's pretty clear that she's had lip fillers, so I don't know. I do get a bit frustrated when the influencer crowd tries to make themselves out to be all natural, but it just perpetuates this unrealistic expectation that is so often internalized by young girls who obviously don't look like the women who they constantly see on their phones. Anyway, rant aside, I could get into that for hours. So Chaney had posted all about this information on a now deleted Instagram story, and a lot of people think that she did this specifically to differentiate herself from Kim, who obviously if you look at Chaney, she is being compared to a lot. She also may be firing some not so subtle shots at Kim, who is often accused of appropriating black culture, and it's pretty well known that Kim has had some extensive work done to her body to achieve her now famous look. With Chaney now constantly being compared to Kim, it could be her way of trying to make them appear more different than one another. That being said, her style influences are very obviously similar to Kim's. I mean, look at this post made on February 16th. She's wearing an outfit I feel like I've seen on Kim a million times before. Their body shapes are entirely the same, and with Kanye's erratic behavior towards Kim, it seems like an extremely targeted move on his part to only be very publicly dating women that look exactly like his ex-wife. Meanwhile, the Kardashian is keeping it super low-key with Pete Davidson, and their relationship is really private, especially if you compare it to how Kanye is treating all of his girlfriends. Kanye even said when he was asked about his relationship with Chaney a few weeks ago, before they were even officially dating, that he was, quote, undeniably drawn to the model for her appearance. Also, while both Kim and Kanye are dating their own 20-somethings on the heels of their divorce, the big difference to remember is that Pete isn't being compared to Kanye in any sense of the word. Meanwhile, Kanye is dating women that could be Kim body doubles. And I mean, Chaney aside, Kanye's behavior has made him into way more of a controversial figure than he ever was before, and I didn't even think that was possible. When he first divorced Kim, he got with Uncut Gems star Julia Fox, and we saw an immediately noticeable difference in her fashion. She went from bright and colorful to an almost replication of Kim, tight-fitting black and neutral clothes. Then when Kanye reportedly cheated on her with Chaney, now we're seeing the exact same thing. We're not quite sure what the message is behind Kanye's decision to keep dressing his girlfriends up like Barbies modeled after his ex-wife, but either way, it's keeping tabloids talking. Even while dating Chaney, it is very clear that Kanye is trying to get back together with Kim. He penned a poem just last week about his divorce wherein he compared it to, quote, suffocating and burning your hand on a stove. While a lot of people are less sympathetic to his plight, especially because he keeps going after Kim and Pete, it's hard not to see just how bad he is hurting. Although making a music video about burying your ex's new boyfriend alive is far from a healthy way to channel one's feelings about a divorce, Kanye has shown time and time again just how clearly unwell he is. It's hard to get intervention and help to someone who doesn't want it, doubly so when it's someone as high profile as Kanye is. I mean, I can't say with honesty that I think that Kanye and Chaney will last at all. And given his recent history with women, I'd say it's pretty obvious to everyone around that Chaney is being used to send a message to Kim. I'm sure that Chaney knows this too. I mean, how could you not? Even with her attempts to differentiate herself from the Skims owner, I'm sure she understands her role in the relationship, and she could very well be using this as an advantage to further her own fame and publicity. I mean, if one's goal is to be in the spotlight, dating one of the most famous musicians alive is a pretty good way to achieve that. As for the public's reaction to this whole mess, well, it seems extremely split. One commenter on an article posted about the situation stated, quote, "Why not give Chaney Jones a chance? We all did when Kanye left Amber Rose for Kim, and need I remind you all that Kim looked very similar to Amber at the time. Big ass in all ways, she even dyed her hair blonde at one point." People also seem to think that the rhetoric surrounding Kim and Chaney's resemblance to be ridiculous, especially when considering that Kim is of Armenian descent while Chaney is half black, so her curvy figure is much more in line with her ancestral features. One Twitter user echoed this sentiment by stating, quote, "It's hilarious when Keeping Up with the Kardashians fans say Chaney Jones is a Kim Kardashian copy because she's actually a black woman. All you're doing by saying they look alike is accusing Kim of blackfishing." Others think the resemblance is laughable with just how similar the two actually are. One Twitter user commented, quote, "Mom, can we get Kim K? No son, we have Kim K at home. Kim K at home," alongside a photo of Chaney. But honestly, I mean, physical appearance aside with the long dark hair and body shape, there could be kind of an explanation for why Chaney and Kim dress so similar. Even before Chaney met Kanye, being 24, she's definitely, in one way or another, been influenced by Kim's style. Kim has been a staple as far as style icons go for modern Hollywood. So it just seems kind of obvious that her style would at least be similar to Kim's just because that's what everyone is wearing right now. Additionally, Kanye has extensive ties in fashion. So when he was with Kim, she most often dressed in Yeezy or Balenciaga. Both of these brands are very close to Kanye and not Kim. So when he has his romantic partners and parades them around in the clothes we so often see Kim in, it could just be because that's Kanye's personal style. But it was just seen on Kim for so long because that's who his wife was. I honestly think it's a bit weird that Kanye feels the need to dress up all of his partners, and I personally would find it way too controlling, but we can't kid ourselves and think that this is a normal relationship. Kanye is really unhinged, and on top of all that, he's a controlling person who very carefully curates his own public persona. As he uses this extremely unorthodox method to either get back at or grieve his relationship with Kim, I think at least for the next while, we'll see him rotate different women who all bear a stark resemblance to his billionaire ex. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Where Are They Now? Sound off in the comments if you think Chaney looks like Kim on purpose, or if you think the internet is kind of reaching. I'd like to hear your opinion on this, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, it really helps us out. I've been your host Sierra, I'll see you guys next time.